funding. So like I mentioned to you, it's not just your personal FICO score. That does play a part, but there are other things that lenders look at. The first thing they look at is your application score. That's right, your application score. Like I said, not going to go really into each one of them, but yes, your score, the application you use. A lot of times now we're in the age of the digital revolution. 90% of everything you do now is online. 9 times out of 10, if you submitted an application for a credit card, for some type of funding, whether it was personal unsecured, business unsecured, business secured, or personal unsecured, 9 times out of 10, you did it online. And so lenders look at your application score. The second thing they look at is they look at what's called a revenue score. The third thing, like I said, I'm going to run through these, is your fraud score. What does that mean? That's why I said the tricks of the trade are over. That's why a lot of people who have gotten credit repair and not even aware that your credit took, but use some strategies that were not that ethical, and now you are being penalized because there is something called a fraud score. That's why you have your 800 credit score, your 750 credit score, and you're wondering why can't you get approved for anything? Because once again, one of the measuring tools that lenders look at on the personal and business side when it comes to credit and funding is your fraud score. Now, the last and final thing, especially when it comes to business credit, is that, which I have on hand, I'm going to give you the final one because that's specifically for small business. All these things are derived from FICO. They are not going to Dun & Bradstreet. Lenders are not going and looking at your paydex score. They are going to FICO to be able to get all these things that I mentioned. So the fourth and final one is the small business scoring service. It's called the SBSS, also known as the SBSS. That is the score that FICO has created to help lenders measure a business owner. So understand, billion-dollar industry, billions are behind getting people money. Lending people money is big money, is very profitable. That's why I tell people the most important person in the lending space is not the credit bureau, it's not the credit scoring business company, FICO, it's not the lender, it is you, the borrower. But the way that the lender needs to protect themselves is to be able to use the technology and all the AI tools to be able to protect themselves. And the way they do that is with these four things: application score, revenue score, fraud score, and your SBSS score. So that's why I'm very honest with people, and they try to say, my score is this, can I get funding? I ethically can't give you an answer. I just can't. I wouldn't do it. There's somebody else who can sell you on that pipeline. There's other people, you just spit a score out to them, and then they'll tell you, oh yeah, you can get funding, when not being able to explain to people that there are measurement tools. The reason why I just want to say this final thing. The reason why these measurement tools were put in place, because in the day and time we live in, everything is mostly done by automated underwriting. And I'm gonna do a separate video on